Hi, I'm really pleased to be asked to make this little video about community engagement, or human interaction as we could call it. I've spent about 30 years working in all kinds of different contexts where human interaction has been absolutely at the heart of everything that I've done, really. I've worked with people that identify as neo-Nazis in Finland. I've worked with suicide prevention groups, people with substance misuse issues, homeless people, young people, older people, and all kinds of places from council estates to underneath flyovers, shopping centres, you name it. I've tried to talk to people in all kinds of different contexts and different ways. And I've learned quite a lot from all this experience. And I guess I feel like the most important thing is to remind ourselves to be human and to kind of connect with each other as genuine, authentic beings. So I'm going to give you 5 tips, which I think might be useful to think about, and things that I've learned that work. And yeah, so here they are. So number 1, pare everything back. So I suggest that you experiment with losing all of your hats. Don't worry about adding to your skill sets or increasing more information about how you need to do things. It's all about getting rid of all of that and being your real authentic self. So just remembering that you're speaking to other human beings and that you have shared experiences as humans, and just kind of letting go of any kind of feeling of the weight of your profession on your shoulders, because I think in the context of speaking to other people, it's not always that useful. Number 2, vulnerability is true strength. I feel like the real connection happens when we drop our guard and we become empathic humans. And the only way that other people can feel empathy is if we show vulnerability. So it's really fine, not just fine, but really important that you say things like, I'm not really sure what to say, or I don't have the answer to that, or I feel a bit uncomfortable in this situation, because those kinds of comments will disarm people and help people to feel connected to you, because they can appreciate those experiences as well, and it gives them an opportunity to look after you and give you some support, which empowers them. Number 3, enjoy being the fool. So I don't know if you're familiar with the Fool from the tarot cards, but the idea of kind of jumping off into the unknown, and being the novice. So getting rid of baggage, getting rid of hats that you might have worn, and just being in a new, exciting and refreshing place that other people can help you to explore. So just be really open to new experiences, new ways of thinking, and really enjoy being a novice. Enjoy starting again from the beginning when you're learning about other people and their needs and their wishes. Number 4, challenge your definitions of arts and culture and who creates it and what it is. So just as an example, in my local area at the back of the mill where I live next door to, there's currently a big trend for cars parking up and young lads to show each other their gold hubcaps and play tunes, and there's a burger van that goes there and everyone hangs out, and there's quite a lot of nitrous oxide being taken. Now I don't say that's a great idea to get in your car and be off your head, but I'm interested to see how that's expanded into a space during the lockdown, and people have started collecting in that area and sharing sort of their own interpretation of what they feel is expressing themselves creatively, and a little bit of economy is built up around it now with this burger van. So it's quite interesting. And how different is that in some ways to drinking a bottle of Merlot and going to the theatre? As long as you don't get in your car, it's all right. And number 5, what resources and equipment might you have that could serve real need? So opening up your space for alternative use. It could be food bank, collection centre, or something like that. That's a real need in a community. But you could have tunes playing. You could give out cups of tea. You could give people tours of your building. You could allow people into spaces they wouldn't normally see. But if you're reinterpreting your space to allow for actual need in communities, then people start to see your space as being something that they need to go and use, or they want to go and use, or it has another purpose besides what might be an official cultural purpose. We've done installations including something like we did this thing called the Toast Temple, which ostensibly was a travelling kind of art installation which gave out free toast, that was engaging people about arts and cultural experiences, but a lot of the time it was feeding hungry kids, because we were going out on some quite big estates where kids were just really, really hungry, and the Toast Temple offered an opportunity for them to eat some food and have a chat and just feel like they were in a safe space for a little while. So yeah, those are my 5 tips, and I think that it's great that you're engaging in this process. And you know, we all need to think about how do we help each other to express ourselves creatively. Expressing ourselves creatively is a human right, and I really believe that imagination is the future. Our collective imagination, we can find the answers to the challenges we're facing at the moment, but we need to share our humanity with each other and find new ways of connecting and new ways of being useful. Just one final thing is really about it's a reciprocal exchange. It should be circular, so it's very much not a one-way model of kind of I'm bringing some art, I'm bringing some culture. I feel it's really important to get the circular aspect of what we do in the conversations that we're having, because we need to learn as much as we need to share what we know. So yeah, I hope that's been useful, and I hope you enjoy doing this course. Okay, thanks, bye.